हेलो एवरीवन। आई होप आप लोग अच्छे होंगे, अपनी लाइफ एंजॉय कर रहे होंगे और डेफिनेटली वेट करेंगे कब इंडिया अपना नेक्स्ट मैच खेलने जा रही है, कब अपना नेक्स्ट मैच खेलने जा रही है। सो आपका वेट इज़ ओवर। फ्रॉम टुडे वी हैव इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज सीरीज स्टार्टिंग। फर्स्ट टेस्ट मैच डोमिनिका में है। सो आज हम इस सीरीज़ के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे। वी विल ऑल्सो डिस्कस वाई India should not take this series lightly. क्यों वेस्ट इंडीज़ की टीम they can definitely surprise India. We will discuss about the weather conditions, pitch conditions, दोनों टीम्स की क्या कॉम्पोजिशन हो सकती हैं, दोनों टीम्स के कौन कौन से प्लेयर्स मेन हो सकते हैं, what can be their strength, weakness, what are their opportunities and what can be threats. So we will do a SWOT analysis for both the teams. But before I start this video, I have a humble request. Please subscribe to my channel. अगर आप मेरे चैनल में पहले बार आए हैं so please मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, मेरे वीडियो को देखिए, प्लीज़ लाइक इट, शेयर योर फीडबैक, आप कमेंट कीजिए कि whether you like my video, whether you agree with my point of view or you have a different point of view about this series. आप इसे शेयर भी कर सकते हैं, not only on YouTube but in your other social media circle as well. You can also visit my old videos. I have created a lot of videos, चाहे वो IPL हो, WTC final हो, Ashes हो. So I have created a lot of videos. आप उन्हें भी देख सकते हैं. You can like them, comment and you can share them. It's a new channel and unlike others, I don't have a lot of avenues to publicize it. I only rely on my analysis and I hope that people like it. So har ek new subscription, it acts as a motivation for me. It definitely gives me a lot of boost. So please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Great. So from today we have the India versus West Indies test match starting. It's a new World Test Championship cycle, जिसमें हर एक सीरीज़ बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाली है. इस पूरे साइकिल में इंडिया इज़ गोइंग टू प्ले 3 overseas test series or away series. One is in West Indies. इन दिसंबर इंडिया साउथ अफ्रीका जाएगी और उसके बाद से जो लास्ट सीरीज़ इस WTC साइकिल का इंडिया खेलेगी, दैट विल बी अगेंस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया इन नेक्स्ट ईयर December. So definitely this is going to be very important and unlike everyone is predicting that it will be pretty easy for India, but in my point of view it's not going to be a cakewalk. There are different reasons about it. Definitely both teams are going through a transition and West Indies will be very disappointed currently because of the recent events. It's been first time in the World Cup history that West Indies has not qualified for World Cup. So they are heartbroken, but one thing I want to assure, अगर आप इनके पिछले 2-3 साल के रिजल्ट देखेंगे, so West Indies is doing amazingly well in the test matches. Under their captain Braithwaite, they are a decent side, especially in their home. In past they have defeated teams like England. They have defeated England. They have defeated Pakistan, Bangladesh. So it's not that easy to defeat them. Also there are other factors as well which can create a lot of issues. So हम इसके बारे में we will discuss in details. But सबसे पहले let's talk about the weather. What is expected. So the first test match is in Dominica and as you all know that West Indies is nothing but a group of islands. And on all the islands it is very rare that you don't get a rain in every couple of days. So I don't recall when there was a test match played in West Indies last time when there was no rain interruption. So definitely rain तो हो गई. As per the forecast as well, first day there are chances of some showers and fifth day is pretty gloomy. It is forecasted that it will be totally washed out. So it can play a very big role because um, it can completely change the team composition. We all know whenever it rains, it start helping the seamers when there is moisture in the air. So seamers को मदद मिलने लगती है. Definitely, India will have that in their mind that they have to ensure that test match is finished in 3.5 or maximum 4 days, so that rain does not rain do not rob India the opportunity to win this series. So weather is very important. अगर हम यहाँ के history की बात करें, so there are only 5 test matches which are being played here. India has only played one way back in 2011. In fact, that was the debut series of Virat Kohli in test matches, and that test match ended in a draw. वेस्ट इंडीज़ के लिए बहुत अच्छा record नहीं है. Out of 5 test matches, they have only won one, and the last test match they lost to Pakistan in 2017, which ended in 3 days. Pitch, just like a typical West Indies pitch, पहले 2 दिन it will help seamers. Seamers will get a lot of help, a lot of purchase. Then for 3rd day and for next 1.5 days it will be good for batting, and on 4th and 5th pitch day it will help spinners a lot. Again, like I said, that weather will play a lot of a very important role. So agar if it rains, then definitely seamers can enjoy more purchase even on a 4th or 5th day. So yeah, but it's not going to be express fast जो पहले वेस्ट इंडीज़ के pitches होते थे. You might have heard a lot that in 70s and 80s it was very difficult to play in West Indies. Bowlers were very quick. So अब वो time ख़त्म हो गया West Indies में. It will be a typical Sri Lanka kind of pitch where it will help seamers initially, and then it will help spinners. Talking about both the teams, we will start with West Indies first. So West Indies की team, अगर हम test match की बात करें, so they have a pretty decent. Let's start with the strength of West Indies team. So they have a decent opening openers, opening pair of captain Craig Brathwaite and Chandrapol. Although it's not a very they have not opened in a lot of test matches, but they have started opening in last few test matches, and they are pretty decent. So that's their strength. Apart from then, these 2 openers, they have Blackwell, who's a good player in test matches. They have good seam attack. So Alzari Joseph and Shanton Gabriel can definitely then they can utilize the conditions and they can create problems for India. They're pretty good bowlers. It will be interesting to see who will be the 3rd seamer they're going to pick. So this is the strength of West Indies team. Definitely home condition का benefits तो रहेगा ही उन्हें. They have more knowledge, they will be more comfortable playing in the West Indies conditions as compared to India. Talking about their weakness, so their middle order is pretty untested. They have got few debutants as well. They have picked few youngsters in the team. So their middle order is pretty untested, and agar India is able to make early inroads, agar openers को टिकने नहीं दें, so definitely it will be a challenge for West Indies because their middle order is brittle. It is untested. How they cope up against India will be definitely something interesting. Talking about their opportunity, so definitely it's a new beginning for West Indies. Unlike India, they are not, they don't have aspirations of playing in the final, in WTC final in this cycle. Definitely their first aim will be to win this series. Even for that matter, if they have to, even if this test series is drawn, it will be a big achievement for them. So they have a lot of opportunity to rebuild, opportunity to build a team for the future. They have taken some right decisions by investing in youngsters. We are going to see a lot of new faces in the West Indies team. Definitely, it is an opportunity for those youngsters to play against a strong team like India to gain that valuable experience. Not to forget that Brian Lara is acting as a mentor for the West Indies team, and he will definitely share his experience, and he will guide them in a right manner. Um, threat threat here, like I said, definitely their team is pretty unexperienced. Their spin attack is pretty unexperienced, which can really play a very important role, because unlike the older West Indies pitch, now West Indies pitch, they are pretty slow and low, especially from third day onwards, and spinners play a very important role. अगर आप कोई भी सीरीज देखें, लास्ट सीरीज में भी जडेजा एंड अश्विन दे प्लेड बोथ द टेस्ट मैचेस. So spinners get a lot of purchase, and here West Indies will miss their main spinner Moti, who is injured, uh, and he's not playing. उनकी जगह they have tried a few new players like Warwickon. They have recalled Rahim Cornwall, who is more kind of an all-rounder. Um, I mean, Warwickon is still a decent spinner, but as far as Rahim Cornwall is concerned, he is not a big turner of the ball. He is more line and length kind of bowler, and because of his height, he can get a lot of bounce. So that is something which West Indies has to guard. Apart from that, their bowling is also, apart from Alzar's Joseph and Gabriel, their bowling is pretty untested as well. So that's about the West Indies team. If I talk about the Indian team, of course, if strength of Indian team is their batting, players like Shubhman Gill, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Rahane, Jadeja, Ashwin. I mean, even Ashwin, people don't give him that much credit for his batting, but he has scored 4 centuries, and all 4 of them are against West Indies. So India has a long batting order. I mean, even if Shardul Thakur is not playing, Ashwin will come at number 8. So we are talking about eight frontline batsmen. So that's a very that's going to be very deciding factor, the very important factor in this series, and that is something which West Indies need to break. How they can get Indian top order, Indian batting lineup, how they can stop Indian batting lineup from scoring runs. Similarly, if we talk about bowling, spin attack बहुत ज़्यादा experience है. Talking about Ashwin and Jadeja, their partnership, they have taken close to, in their partnership, they have close to 650 wickets as a pair, and they can simply run through any team when they are bowling their best. So spin, as far as spin is concerned, Indian team is assured. Even in seam attack, Siraz is going to lead. He's going to spread out India's bowling attack, seam attack especially, and he is doing amazingly well in last 1 year or so. He has taken wicket all throughout the globe. So again, he will be a big threat to West Indies batsmen. Talking about the weakness of Indian team, what can definitely go wrong. So India is going to have few new players in the team. Yashaswi Jaiswal is going to make his debut, and as we heard Rohit Sharma saying yesterday that Yashaswi Jaiswal will open the inning, Shubhman Gill will come on third number. So this is pretty untested one. When a player is doing a debut, he may or he may not play properly. He might get out cheaply, which can definitely work in West Indies' favor. Without Kohli, we all know that how great player he is, but he is also struggling from a very long time. So it will be interesting to see that if West Indies bowlers are able to make early inroads, whether Indian middle order is able to stop them or not, or it will be left to Indian late middle order or lower order to save India, just like they did in last a lot of series. I mean, in last 2 3 series, it's always Rishabh Pant, Jadeja, Ashwin, who and Shardul Thakur who have saved India from embarrassment. So that needs to be seen. Also, India's bowling, due to some unexpected reason, God knows what selectors were thinking, they have given rest to all the top bowlers. Only Siraz is the experienced bowler in the team, so we may have one or two debutants in the series. Navdeep Saini is going to play a test match after a long time, and he has a very bad record as far as injury is concerned. There are few test matches, few one days where he broke down during the match. So ऐसा कुछ होता तो it will result in India having one bowler short. Um, we have Jayadev Unadat, who made a decent comeback against Bangladesh last year after around 12 13 years. um, but yes, that will be interesting to see कि कौन से बॉलर्स को सेलेक्ट किया जाता है, और वी आर गोइंग टू सी अ डेब्यू फॉर मुकेश कुमार. Opportunity, of course, it's a new world test championship cycle, and India will definitely want to go one step ahead, as far as comparing it with the last two cycles. Is while I'm sure India not only they want to play finals, but they also want to win it, and it's very important to start this cycle on a winning note. Also, it is an opportunity for all those youngsters, debutants, to show their skills and cement their place. A player like Chedeshwar Pujara is dropped, but the way he's performing in domestic cricket, it will it's not going to take a long time for him to make a comeback in Indian team. So definitely player like Jaiswal, Shubhman Gill, they have to play good cricket and they have to cement their place. Um, if I talk about the team, so Rohit Sharma ने बताई दिया that Yashaswi Jaiswal is going to open, where so it will be Yashaswi Jaiswal, Rohit Sharma opening. One down is Shubman Gill. Then we have Virat Kohli. Then we have Rahane. Then we will have Jadeja. I think because India has a decent batting lineup, so India may go with Bharat, but going with the way he performed with the bat in last few series, don't be surprised if we see Ishan Kishan making his debut, because um, West Indies is comparatively, uh, comparatively weak team as compared to other teams. So अगर ईशान किशन की कीपिंग और उनको डेब्यू कराना है, so this will be the best series. So we may see Ishan Kishan on 7th or 6th or 7th, I mean depending on Jadeja and him. Then we will have Ashwin. I will play Unadat because of the fact that he's a left armer. He can bring a new angle and he is a good swing bowler. Shardul Thakur, yes, he is also a good bowler, but I mean, as far as his batting is concerned, his batting prowess is concerned, that will not be required a lot in this series, as we are going to have a decent long batting lineup, and Unadat is also not a mug with a bat. Apart from that, so then on 10th, I will prefer Mukesh Kumar, and then we will have Siraj. Mukesh Kumar, because he performed exceedingly well in domestic cricket in last couple of years, just like Siraj did, and he's a decent bowler, a good lineup. He swings the ball a lot. He has a good height. He can bounce the ball as well. So that will be my team in the series. Again, like I said, that India should not take West Indies lightly, and they should just grab the opportunity and just defeat West Indies in both the test matches. Last time Jasprit Bumrah played a great role in India's sweep, especially in second test match where he took hat-trick as well. So yeah, India should play to its potential. The youngsters should grab this opportunity. For people who wants to watch this test match, so they can watch it live on Geo Cinema. They are telecasting it free of cost. Or if if you are traveling, or if Geo Cinema is not possible, it is not coming in your region, then maybe you can go with Fan Code. That's a portal. They are also covering it. Apart from that, DD Sports is also showing it. So that's all for today. Please, once again, please subscribe to my channel. Keep on watching this the test match. I know, compared to Ashes, it's not going to be that interesting, but you never know. Both teams are pretty capable of playing some amazing cricket. So that's all for today, and have a great day.